There we are.
We are, in fact, ready to go. Good morning. Good morning, roller derby fans, and welcome to the World Cup 2025.
That's right, I'm adjusting.
We are live from Innsbruck, Austria, and this is game one of the on the S1 track today. Game one of 80. So I am Riggs. I am very pleased to be joining you this morning, and I am joined by
Loquita bonita. Hola y bienvenidos. Estamos empezando el Copa Mundial de Roller Derby. No lo puedo creer. No sé cómo se sienten todos ustedes, pero el primer día, primer pista, primer juego entre los Estados Unidos y Chile.
I mean, it's going to be a very exciting time today. We are having a bilingual call for you here on the stream. So for the Spanish speakers, Benito will be doing alternating jams in Spanish, and I will be doing alternating jams in English to try and give as many people the opportunity to enjoy this wonderful World Cup. And we will do that with various languages throughout the tournament. So shall we introduce who we've got today?
Yes, sí, vamos a hacer.
So we have USA Roller Derby, 03, Dizzy Izzy, 0157, She-Ra Powers, 1853, Vicious Van Gogo, 202, Freight Train, 21, Stan the Woman, The Captain, 221, Yeti or Not, Here I Come, 23, Gallifrey, 247, Mia Palau, 33, Klein, 340, Bonnie Thunders, 401, Tarantula, 48, Britt Tater, 77, Lauren Much, 810, K Woo, 85, Mattitude Adjustment, and their bench is Carl Adams, Vito Rama, Baller Shot Caller, and Smarty McFly.
Y patinando por Chile, usando el color rojo, 00, la Femme Fatale, 07, Scarlata, 111, Sicaria, 1312, Náusea, 176, Hermética, 184, La Mañosa, 205, Endorfina, 23, Skinny, 28, Blade, 3, Bridget, 419, Estigia, 666, Paturbo, 78, Navaja, 88, Danger Pollito, 99, La Locura y los entrenadores, Candela, Nguyen, Salam y Castillito.
Those are our teams, and we are 1 minute and 13, and we have the Chile anthem playing for you now. That was a little bit of a surprise to everybody, so they're just popping to their feet now if they are able to enjoy that anthem.
Yeah, sí, no sé si se pueden escuchar bien, pero están tocando el anthem de Chile.
So that was the Chilean national anthem. USA Roller Derby will not be having an anthem, and they have prepared a statement that will be read out at all before all games, and is also available on their Instagram. We will hopefully have a graphic for you, if not now, later, of that particular statement. So we do have a spokesperson from the Team USA coming over to make that announcement, I believe, with the in-house announcers. Everyone's just finding their feet. I think the team, USA Roller Derby have decided that they will get on with the roller derby, and we will make sure we get that statement out to you later on. And I think we're all agreed. We're ready for some derby.
We sure are. And that statement is available on their social medias if anybody's curious. I did read it this morning.
It is a very powerful statement. There's no sugarcoating it. They have made their views very clear. So here we go, Jam 1 on S1 track. The first of 24 games today here at the Roller Derby World Cup 2025. Now, that looks like Laura Much to me. Out there opening the jam in for the USA. We have Lalo Carrera jamming for Chile. And it is Much up on the outside, is denied by the Chileans. Jumps back in incredibly quickly. Look at the strength on the line. Track awareness. And we see USA Roller Derby start their campaign, their unbeaten World Cup campaigns, by the way. But Chile out immediately. Laura Much only gets one scoring pass before calling it.
Yeah, muy bien hecho el equipo de Chile que se fue su jammer y solamente ganaron 4 puntos en el paso primero de USA Roller Derby. So vamos a empezar el segundo jam. Ahí está Freight Train con la estrella para Team USA. Y para Chile tenemos Skinny. Y el Freight Train, pues ella se va muy rápido. Es muy difícil para parar a un tren que se va tan fuerte. Uy, llegó con fuerza al pack, ganó 4 puntos. Skinny ahora también ha salido del pack y con eso se termina el Jam Freight Train. So, otra vez Chile se va muy pronto, no primero, pero muy pronto igualmente, y se pueden parar las oportunidades de ganar más puntos.
So I spy Bonnie Thunders taking to the jam line for the first time here for USA Roller Derby. They are playing hit it and quit it roller derby at the moment, and oh look, Bonnie Thunders in action. It's been a while since I've seen Bonnie on track, and it is the indomitable style of Bonnie Thunders that takes her through to pick up lead jammer status. Now Chile have done really well to get out of the pack and shut this down in the previous couple of jams, but Bonnie is Bonnie and dances through on the outside line there, and they are going to run this jam as USA Roller Derby having an excellent time here with the drawbacks. We do have a blocker in the box as well for Chile. Oh, we have quite the foot and a jammer, so this is a power jam to Bonnie Thunders. 2 blockers in the box as well for Chile. So this is a painful jam. They were holding them back quite nicely, but USA Roller Derby have done very well here. Oh, and look at the drawback. Look at the drawback. We keep on coming. They're coming back to see us all the way back down. That's very nice of you to visit, Bridget. But Bridget is going to be taken back some more. Look at this blocking. Oh, there's some great offense in there, but that's mostly just a smush. So the penalty box has emptied. That was, Bonnie did go to the box as well. So everyone has had a go here, but it is Bonnie who is making hay while the sun does shine. This is a big jam from Bonnie Thunders. 12 points put up so far as we see another Chilean blocker into the box, but there it is. You can hear it, hopefully, at home. The crowd goes wild as Chile. Bridget gets out of the pack. He's back in, he's trying to score some points. Goes in hot and heavy, gets recycled. Bonnie just keeps on racking up those points. If Bonnie Thunders scores 24 points in an opening jam of the Roller Derby World Cup, I think we're all in trouble. Did they keep it to 20? They did. Oh, but 2 points picked up. 2 points. No, there it is. Bonnie Thunders says, shut up, Riggs. I can do a 24-point jam. Game 1. That's an opening jam for Bonnie.
Right, yeah. So 24 points for Bonnie Thunders, 2 for Team Chile. So Team Chile ahora ha ganado 2 puntos 24 para Bonnie Thunders en su primera oportunidad en la pista. Y ya se va más rápido que puedo, puedo decir nada. Es Brick Tater. Brick Tater es el lead jammer para USA Roller Derby. Y ahora el jammer para Team Chile es Paturbo. Eso es el segundo paso. Y llegó con fuerza. Se tumbaron varios blockers de Team Chile. Y ahora otra vez. Y Paturbo tiene la estrella en la mano. Quizás está pensando de pasarlo, pero todavía no. Está recibiendo mucha ayuda de la ofensa, pero los blockers de USA Roller Derby son muy fuertes. Estaba llegando allí con Yeti y Gal of Frey. Esa combinación es muy fuerte. Otro blocker ahí que veo es Dizzy Izzy. Los tres juntos han parado otra vez a Paturbo. Pero muy bien hecho los blockers de Chile. Eso es Estigia con hermética. Ellos pararon al jammer de USA Roller Derby. Y con eso se termina el jam. Ganaron unos puntos en el jam. Hay un para de tiempo y de verdad no sé de seguro, pero creo es por los puntos en el scoreboard, porque no son lo que pasó. A little bit of scoreboard correction happening, I believe. I'm just going to make a guess. It's an official timeout, and Riggs, we've seen a lot of derby in our days, and this happens.
I think it's a team timeout for Chile.
Oh,
they've gone with official timeout. I've got a ref doing the T and doing some pointing. So, you know, but whatever it is, we're pausing for a moment. And Chile, I think, will be glad of that moment because they're opening two jams. They did very well. Straight with the star pass, you know, able to get out and shut that down quite quickly. But then came Bonnie Thunders, as happens. And it felt like it's getting away from him a little bit. So I think an opportune moment to calm things down, pull things together.
Yeah, and at the end of that jam, the blockers from Team Chile were really finding their groove and doing a nice job of slowing down the jammer.
Yeah.
So this group of skaters from Team Chile has really come together beautifully.
Yeah. And I think as they you know get to know these jammers, it'll get intimately acquainted with them. I'm sure they will. They'll start to figure them out. So we're looking at the rotations now. So it looks like Lalo Cura is coming back out for Chile. And I can't quite see from over here. I should have got my glasses on. Is that Van Gogh?
I cannot.
Vicious. I can't honestly. Should have gone to Specsavers. 3 something. There's a 3 and a 5 in there. It could be Gallifrey.
Or Bonnie Thunders.
Or Klein. I mean, there's a lot of 3s in here. We'll just keep speculating until one of us can guess. You at home might be shouting at your TV going, I know exactly who that is. And you get a bonus point already.
Right. If we had a stream chat up, I'm sure somebody there would also be telling us.
That's the best way to get the right answer, is tell the internet the wrong one. Yes?
Yes.
This is the way forward. A little bit of track repair.
Some interesting information about the teams or the skaters from Chile. Their home teams are from various parts of the country. Roller Derby Valdivia, Metropolitan, Roller Derby Chile, Dioses Volcánicas, Roller Derby Temuco, Chilean Roleras Derby Club, Club Deportiva Tacones Bandidas, and Tacones Bandidas. And I gotta say, Tacones Bandidas rigs, that translates to basically like bandit stilettos, and their logo is like a stiletto on wheels, and it's fierce. It's one of my favorites.
I am absolutely here for this. That is a fantastic concept and design. Thank you for the translation, for sure. Team USA, I'm sure you are familiar with where many of their skaters come from, but they're actually drawn from 13 different states of the US. Those of you who have been following them on social media will know that they've been doing a skater takeover in the month on the run-up to the World Cup. As we mentioned, that statement that they will be providing is on their social media, and it is really about them representing their ideals as well as their intersectional identities. So really important, and we will get that out to you a little bit later. But yeah, it's the opening game, and of course the Gremlins are in attendance, as is always the case. This is the single biggest roller derby event that has ever taken place, folks. This is 80 games across 5 tracks, across 4 days. There are 60 announcers alone. I think there are over 300 volunteers, 9 ref crews, medics, and the production team, Real-Time Events. A big shout out to them, who are battling all the technical gremlins this morning to bring you all of this action. So a big shout out to everybody who is making it happen. And well, the city of Innsbruck, who has been quite frankly invaded by roller derby.
Y gracias a todos los voluntarios que están aquí. Como es el primer juego del día, hay cosas que están todavía arreglando. A veces ese paso en el primer juego del día en cualquier torneo, pero imagínate, hay 5 pistas aquí y un juego en cada pista. So hay mucho que está pasando. There's a lot happening.
It's really starting to fill up in here. Really starting to fill up in here. So if you have tickets and you are getting ready to come down for the weekend, I can tell you there is more merch than you will be able to resist. Yeah, plenty of other offerings too. Entertainment. Let it not be said that the fearless Bruisers do not know how to put on a show. We had a parade yesterday. There were performances. There will be performances throughout this, but you have to be here in person to see those kinds of things. And when a league who have written their own musical and called it a Bruisical are actually going ahead, then yeah, we can hear our in-house announcers getting the crowd woken up this morning. They are loud and here.
Sí, se puede escuchar la gente aquí que está gritando por su equipo y por toda la emoción de roller derby. Creo que estamos casi listas para empezar. Vamos a ver. Y hay gente de todo el mundo aquí. Conocí a alguien de Tasmania, una isla al sur de Australia.
So just to explain the timeout, it has been a few issues with the scoreboard, but I have a feeling we are A-okay. Oh,
all right.
Good, because I thought I was about to have to start doing adverts myself here on the S1 track.
I know, and you're probably tired of looking at us.
And of course, talking of S1, the S1 Lifer helmet is the best fit and best protection. It's made for roller derby. Get a lifer, be a lifer. S1 helmets and pads, protecting roller derby since 2006. And we are off, and it is a race. Look at this right now. Oh, that is Klein. Oh, Klein gets the lead jammer status, and the Chilean jammer, Laura Carrera, it goes to the box. So this is a power jam here. Oh, the crowd was ready for that to be a bit of Chilean action. But Klein says no. Klein declines.
Yeah, and I think the penalty actually happened before they assessed lead
Oh.
to Lalo. So Klein is lead.
This is off now. So out to match Bonnie with a power jam as well. But don't forget, Bonnie did get sent to the box as well in that 24-point jam. So let's see what Klein can do. Getting the skating legs under her. The Chilean jammer is out of the box and is doing battle over there. And battle it is. Look at that, Bo. Picked a great line. Oh, lovely work. Gets out. That timeout may have just been the thing that the Chileans needed, because they got a little bit frantic in those couple of jams, but they do force the call off and they hold Klein to a 16-point jam. Takes a USA roller derby to 63 and Chile to 2.
Que muy bien hecho por el equipo de Chile, que se fue primero su jammer, pero por el penal tenía que visitar la caja de penales, pero regresó con fuerza. Y ahora estamos empezando jam número 6, eso es skinny, para el equipo de Chile, y para USA Roller Derby Much tiene la estrella. Much pasó la primera paso para puntos, todavía intentando de salir del pack. Es Skinny. Skinny tiene la estrella en su mano, pero ha llegado a un tripod muy fuerte. Se cayó la estrella, pero lo agarró y pasó al pivot. So ahora tenemos otro jammer, eso es Bridget. So Bridget con la estrella en la mano. Ella se va para afuera y para adentro, mientras Munch hace la misma cosa y quizás se fue para afuera con la fuerza de náusea, pero no era suficiente. Y ahora Bridget salió del pack y se termina el jam. 15 puntos para USA Roller Derby. So, en ese momento es 78-2. Pero seguimos batallando.
Okay, so we are off, and it is Freight Train versus Nafava. Oh, I didn't have that enough pronunciation in that. Let's see if her jamming style goes with the pronunciation. Freight Train just slightly just passing by, as Freight Train does seem to do. Pivot's fighting it out at the front here. Oh, coming in hot. Ooh. Freight Train goes over people, through people. All of the options there at the back. We see the Chileans trying to play some offense, really mixing things up. There is a star pass in progress. Wow, excellent work. Oh, but that is going to be a cut. So this is going to be a power jam. It was so close, folks, so close on the line, but the ref crews have those eagle eyes. But it's a double power jam. So it's a sit and pop. So we will immediately be releasing the Chilean jammer, who is like, what? Let me out there. Let me go and get some points for Freight Train. Obviously, we'll spend very little time in there. The Chileans have no time to prepare. In fact, Freight Train is back out on track now. Look at that for a hockey stop for a recycle. Oh, that was a thing of beauty, that was. Oh, look, the Chileans locking in on Freight Train. Great work, but goes to the outside. You're going to need more than one of you to stop Freight Train. They can't come together enough. Freight Train goes on through. So it was Estiga who has taken the star pass and went in the box and is now looking at the back of a USA roller derby wall and considering either life choices or options, one or the other. But a gap opens up, a lifeline comes through, and through goes Estiga. That is completing the initial pass. So there are points. Get your hips round. We're all with you here. Come on, Estiga. You've got this. As Freight Train is bridged, but then able to go on the inside. It is points for Chile. And I don't care I'm going to be excited for the underdog. That's what it's about. Points against the USA roller derby. Stiga's going to be telling people about that forever.
Absolutely, and with Freight Train on the track. We can all celebrate that.
Yeah.
It's an accomplishment.
And that is what the World Cup is all about, is those little victories.
Ya, y estamos empezando el próximo jam. Eso es jam número 8. Paturo tiene la 3 para Team Chile y USA Roller Derby. Bonnie Thunders con la 3. Bonnie Thunders ya ha salido del pack y está regresando para ganar puntos en este momento. Y veo que han pasado las 3. Tenemos un nuevo jammer para Chile. Eso es Endorfina. Endorfina tiene la 3 en la mano. Y intentó de salir para adentro, pero los blockers de USA Roller Derby se paró el movimiento y ahora es contra Dizzy Izzy. Y ya pasó a Dizzy Izzy, pero en ese momento había tiempo para que se llegue a Yeti. Y ¡ay, qué lindo eso! Que saltó para adentro, pero llegó afuera de la pista y tenía que regresar. Bonnie Thunders intentando de salir del pack, pero un tripod fuerte de Team Chile. Y Bonnie Thunders necesita ayuda y dice, pues ya ha salido el jammer, por eso lo vamos a parar. So with that that excellent blocking there at the end, that was a really strong tripod by Team Chile, and then the jammer from Team Chile was also almost to the pack, with Bonnie Thunders not making the progress that she would really like to make. Yeah, so with that,
a lot of a lot of improvement from Chile here. Like I said, I think that early timeout really helped them settle down. I can't even imagine the nerves of playing game one. But you have got Brick Tater out here going up against Lauro Kira. It is an absolute melee in turn one. There are just bodies everywhere, but it is in fact USA Roller Derby jammer Brick Tater, who I'm hoping is a Lego fan, quite frankly, who is your lead jammer status. If that's not where that name came from, I'll be gutted. Lauro Kira is out for Chile. They're going to force the call off here. This is great work from Chile. This is exactly what we want to see, is them limiting the damage, not letting USA go on the runs, right, Benito?
Absolutely. Shout out to our sponsor, Sisu Mouthguards. Smash hard, skate harder. Sisu Mouthguards has your back and your teeth. Sisu is the official mouthguard of the Roller Derby World Cup. Jam número 10, Skinny tiene la estrella y ya se va Skinny. Skinny tiene lead. Klein con la estrella para USA Roller Derby y Klein ahora también está fuera del pack. So Skinny, ¡ay, que está saltando el apex! No llegó, tiene que regresar y está empezando de nuevo. Ay, no, pero recibió un penal. Ay, no. Y Klein con 4 puntos. So, eso va a ser un jam de 2 minutos. Team Chile también tiene un blocker en la caja de penales. So, todo el mundo está entre el jam line y pivot line. Klein se pasó sin oposición. Si ahora los blockers del equipo de Chile están hay mucha distancia, pero ahora han regresado a un tripod y había un poco, se lograron un poco más con eso, pero igualmente Klein ha salido otra vez. Skinny ha regresado a la pista, pero toda la fuerza de USA Roller Derby la tiene parada. Una salta de Klein, pero se cayó en el medio de la pista, entonces tenía que regresar y empezar de nuevo. Y ha llegado a los blockers de Team Chile y ellos la movieron para afuera. Y tenía que regresar casi al jam line, pero se termina el tiempo de jam. 4 puntos para Team Chile, 20 para USA Roller Derby. Y qué fino era ese jam. Qué emoción. How exciting was that last jam?
Oh my gosh. I love to celebrate those little bits, especially in games like this, which are going to have a higher score differential. Those small wins are just fantastic. Unlucky with the penalty, but what a performance by Klein, who almost matches Bonnie Thunders. Talking of matches, we've got the Much out here. Laura Much for USA Roller Derby does, of course, pick up lead jammer status, and we have Nahava out there jamming for Chile. We have the Team USA pivot in the box. Oh, and it is a power jam now in favor of Laura Much, though, who has had to struggle a little bit there. 1 to go, almost. Oh, and does, in fact, get Laura Much to go back out. Oh, is that going to be a... Oh, no. So Laura Much with amazing derby intelligence there to absolutely know it was safe to come back on. So Laura Much on a power jam. We do have the Chilean jammers standing. Look at this. This is a fast-moving pack as well, really moving things around in there, the USA offense. Laura Much picks up a penalty. So this is now a power jam in favor of Chile. And Nahava, I will get that pronunciation with the ha at the end. It will come as I watch, I'm sure. Look at that jamming, making short work. Here we go. So the crowd goes wild. We're here for an underdog every single time. And Nahava is into the back of the pack here. Tarantula, though, who is, I'll be honest, hip height to head height ratio there. That is a tough ask of anyone, but there's room on the inside. The Tarantula is not there, but it is shut down. Laura Much comes around the outside, and look at that tripod. That was huge strength, but Laura Much using speed as well as dynamism to get through there. Nahava is absolutely working, but is recycled here. That is 1057. She-Ra Powers in charge of the drag back as Laura Much goes up against that tripod once more. Back comes the pivot and Dolphin, just trying to play some offense there for Nahava, but we reset, we go again, rinse and repeat as Laura Much comes in and is denied that extra pass there. So just looking at the scoreboard, that was 4 fantastic points picked up by Chile and Nahava, and that was 12 points picked up by Laura Much. That takes your scores to USA Roller Derby 142 and Chile 14.
Woo! ¡Qué emoción otra vez! I'm like getting so excited. It's insane. Like,
it's real. The World Cup has started, people.
Man.
And if you just think this is just but a glimpse, right now games 2 are getting underway as we hear the anthems coming from track 2 behind us. You can, of course, watch any of 5 tracks this morning. We have games going on all day long, every single day, 24 games a day for 3 days. And you can start every jam off knowing that you're covered with WFTDI insurance. WFTDI, keeping you on track. Visit them at www.wftdi.com. I'm not sure anybody ever wwws everything anymore, do they?
I don't think so.
It's not a thing.
It's not the done thing.
It's not a thing.
Y otra vez bienvenidos a todos que están viendo allí en su casa o en un restaurante o la biblioteca y no sé dónde, pero bienvenidos y acuérdense que hay 5 pistas, hay roller derby todo el día y si tienes el pass, nos han dicho que se puede verlo otra vez, porque yo sé en muchas partes del mundo ya están durmiendo. Aunque nosotros estamos aquí despertadas y emocionadas. Y vamos a empezar con el próximo jam. Freight Train tiene la estrella para USA Roller Derby, para Turbo, para Team Chile. O quizás no vamos a empezar. Maybe we're not. Perhaps we have switched from a team timeout to, here we go. Now I hear the whistle from the jam timer with the magnificent beard.
That's Dinotello TR2, just in case you're a Beard fan.
Nice. ¡Ay! Otra vez tenemos el lead jam de Perturbo. Ha salido Freight Train ahora, so Perturbo, vamos a ver qué se hace. Intentando de ganar puntos. Se fue para afuera con la fuerza de Yeti. Y creo que eso es Shira y Gal. So, Freight Train ya han ganado 4 puntos. Y Perturbo se quitó la estrella y ahora no hay lead. So, Perturbo se quitó la estrella, pensó de quizás yo puedo terminar ese jam, pero como ya ha quitado la estrella, no tiene esa habilidad. For those of you listening at home and maybe not watching, the Perturbo had lead but took off the helmet cover, so lost lead, tried to call it off, can't, and now is going to the penalty box. So Perturbo se va a caja de penales. Freight Train sigue ganando puntos. Hay dos blockers en la pista para el equipo de Chile, porque los otros están en la caja de penales. So, Freight Train otra vez buscando los puntos. Y ya ha terminado el jam. 4 puntos para Team Chile, 28 para USA Roller Derby.
Freight Train just puts up the biggest jam of the day so far at 28 points. I think my favorite thing about watching Freight Train jam is the little shimmy Freight Train does as they're approaching. It's almost like pick your side. Which side would you like me to hit you? It's a lovely moment. Bonnie Thunders goes out. Of course, Perturbo was iced in the box, so does now join as the jammer for Chile. Bonnie Thunders spreading out the Chilean pack. It is Sicaria up front alongside 07 Scarlata. They're down to 1, has to let Bonnie Thunders go, but that was all the way into turn 2 that they managed to contain Bonnie Thunders. USA Roller Derby doing a great job of holding on to Perturbo, who just had a massive jam and is probably wishing they were just sat on the bench right now. But looking for some options coming up against Shira Powers at the base of that pyramid. And we see Bonnie Thunders having to truck with these Chilean blockers. They are not giving up particularly easy. Nausea is there holding back, but Brigitte unfortunately skates from underneath and Bonnie is allowed to go through. But Perturbo has taken off the helmet cover in a desperate attempt to distract USA Roller Derby, which is not working. Bonnie Thunders is dancing on the inside line like Bonnie Thunders does. So we see Perturbo, who has been trapped in turn 1 for the duration of this jam, and Bonnie using some excellent slip and slide to get through on the outside of that one. Perturbo being drawn back, but Chile trying to deal with the offense coming through. But yes, we see Perturbo complete the initial, but Bonnie Thunders has ridden that hit out beautifully, collected the 4 points, checked with the jam referee, and then called it. Oh, I'll bet Perturbo is very much looking forward to a sit down right now. 2 in a row, that's a lot.
Yeah, a lot of effort, and Chile just making Team USA, though, work for it.
Absolutely, they're going to know they played for every point.
So Estamos empezando Jam 14. La locura con la 3 para Team Chile. Brictator para USA Roller Derby. Brictator ha salido del pack y ya está regresando para ganar los puntos. La locura tenía que regresar para el Jam Line. Estaba bloqueado hasta afuera. Otra vez está reciclado. Ha quitado la estrella. Tiene en la mano. Pensando de pasarlo. Y ya lo ha pasado. Entonces, ahora el jammer. Había un jammer nuevo. Creo que era quizás la mañosa. Pero de verdad no estoy seguro. Porque cuando se fue, se terminó el jam. 12 puntos en ese jam. Muy bien hecho. Equipo de Chile que ayudaron el jammer para salir del pack. Ahora el jammer, ahora hay 2 blockers de Chile en la caja de penales.
We have Klein, who is out and immediately takes lead jam status for USA Roller Derby. It is a big recycle on Skinny. I think USA Roller Derby are aware that Skinny's got some moves, so locking Skinny down back behind the jam start line as Klein manages to get through and Chile lose their pivot to the box. Skinny can get drawn back again. That's She-Ra Powers and She-Ra looking for that drawback at every available opportunity. A cute little hop there from Klein just to clear the line and get through. That's the second scoring pass. This is coming in for the third for Klein here as Skinny does a lovely move on the inside line. A little bit of a pirouette to escape. Klein does collect another handful of points and is looking at the bench. Gets the instructions and denies Skinny any points. So, one of our sponsors here at the World Cup is 888, who are elevating Derby safety standards with cutting-edge technology. 888, the deep helmet cover from 888 provides unmatched technology and fit options. Upgrade your safety with Derby-driven innovation. 888.
Crash Course helps busy roller derby athletes increase strength, endurance, and agility, conquer self-doubt, and create the habits of high performers to become all-stars and MVPs on the track and in life. Want to make 2-minute jams feel easy? Visit ChrissyCrash.com to download the free Off-Skates Roller Derby training series. Life is a contact sport. Win.
Oh, I feel almost motivated to break out into some exercise there. So if you are going to be staying with us here on the S1 track today, you can look forward to Game 6, which is Canada versus Colombia. Game 11, France versus Austria. Game 16, 3:30 is Philippines versus Latvia. Those are all local times, by the way. Game 21 will be Portugal versus Slovenia. So what a day of roller derby. And that's just staying here on the S1 track. You have 4 other tracks that you could be catching, but why would you want to be anywhere else when you can watch Chile take on the might of the, well, they've done nothing but win gold at World Cups, USA Roller Derby. So at the top of the bunch, the Chileans are trying to knock them down a peg or two and doing a pretty good job so far in this first half.
Absolutely.
So here we go. Laura Much versus Nahava. And it's going to be a foot race between these two once more. Look at this. Laura Much looks to the bench for instructions. The pack speeds up as well. Laura Much goes in, gets a contact from the pivot. Oh! What have we got going on here? We're going to run this one. Laura Much picks up lead jammer status. That was so close. Into the pack. Now we see the Chilean jammer. Tarantula is just out there causing Nahava real problems. A bit of backup as well. And we look at this. Chile holding Laura Much, but the offense comes in from Stan the Woman, and it was beautiful and it was timely, and Much was released, and we see another drawback coming in here for Nahava. Oh, Laura Much, just the picking a route through. It's almost like you can see it in front of her before she hits the pack and just goes, that's the route I'm going to go. Like following the blue line on your sat-nav. Tries to go low, but 419, that is Estiga, the pivot for Chile, denies, but Laura Much has to work through on the inside as well. You know, we always wonder about Laura Much, like how are they this good? Started playing at age 14. So for those of you who have juniors about to age out, be scared. Be very, very scared. So Chile doing their best to try and avoid the offense that is coming in. And we do finish that jam. That's a lovely jam. Chile picking up points in that one. 3 points picked up there, but a 21-point jam picked up by Laura Much. That gives you USA on 231, Chile on 21.
Pues vamos a empezar el próximo jam, pero solamente queda como 1 minuto y media hasta que termine el primer mitad de ese juego. Freight Train con la estrella ha salido del pack. La Locura tiene la estrella para Team Chile. Se va un blocker al caja de penales. Eso es el Sisu Mathguard penalty box. 4 puntos para Freight Train. La Locura sigue intentando de salir del pack. Ha quitado la estrella. Y ya se va La Locura. Lalo empezó de jugar cuando tenía 16 años en la primera liga de Chile. Just like Lauren Much started so young, so did La Locura. La Locura started playing in 2014 at age 16 and also was in the first league in Chile.
Quite similar styles, actually, haven't they?
Yeah.
Speedy jammers, that's for sure. So we are off here now. It is Bonnie Thunders versus Skinny. Bonnie Thunders make short work of that to collect lead jammer status. We see Skinny trapped at the egg, just at the pivot line there. USA doing a great job. They are looking for the star pass. Desperately trying to get the star pass. Big recycle on Bonnie Thunders all the way back to the start straight away. We do have a star pass here. So that is La Femme Patel who has taken the star, I believe, for the first time. Bonnie Thunders somehow finds a way through the pack whilst everything is happening. Yeti with the drawback, your captain for USA Roller Derby. And here they come. Can they hold? It is that beautiful offense being offered by number 21, Stan the Woman, that is really taking out that first blocker from Chile and making life really difficult for them to catch and contain a USA jammer. And so we see La Femme Fatale just takes a bit of a runner. I don't think that's a terrible idea. Just launch yourself at them. What's the worst that can happen? Bonnie Thunders picking up skates just to make sure, keeping inbounds, as does another scoring pass. That is 12 on the board already. Looking for pass number 4. The tripod is ready. This time, you see, the offense allows them to keep together, but still, Bonnie Thunder's juking skills split them up. But right back, still in the mix of turn 1 and 2, we see La Femme Fatale just trying to find a way through. Plays a little bit of defense there and does, in fact, get the back block call on Bonnie Thunders. So this is a power jam. Now, I am no coach, but I would absolutely be icing this and getting somebody fresh out. That's just me. But I don't think they can, for obvious reasons, with the star pass having happened. So they're going to have to play this one out. How long do we have left on the clock? Not much time at all. So I think this is going to work out beautifully for Chile as they go into this next jam with Bonnie Thunders still sat down. we see the penalty box timer showing Bonnie exactly how much time is remaining. So Chile get a power jam start, and I think USA Roller Derby are coming in for an official review.
And perhaps on whatever the jammer penalty was.
Yes.
Going to try and get there. May as well use it, right? This is the end of the half. They'll get another one in the second half.
It's absolutely use it or lose it. But that was a great move, actually, from La Femme Fatale. Just sort of threw herself in front of Bonnie Thunders as she was approaching, and then that was it. It was, can we draw the penalty? And as a football or soccer watcher, drawing a foul is a skill that many a defender has. So that was excellent.
I gotta say, Chile has been playing with just confidence and fearless. They are going for everything. You know, and maybe that's why they're racking up the penalties, Riggs, and maybe that's part of the reason why. But my gosh, they're all in.
They absolutely are. I don't think we went out live this morning, but we did record the morning show. So each day there will be a morning show where you will be able to catch up on what's happening for the day ahead, so you'll know what to watch, but also what you missed. And I did expose myself as a slightly Latin America fangirl during this morning show. I am here to see what Latin America has to bring. Everything I've read and seen about them, they feel underrepresented, they feel a little bit isolated, and they feel like they've got a lot to offer. And Chile, as the first offering for this World Cup, are absolutely laying it out there. The fire, the heart is clearly on display. So. And as you said, you've got nothing to lose. It's Team USA. They've picked up first in all 3 World Cups. They are, I believe, undefeated entirely in World Cup games. So go out, go after it.
Right, put it all out there. And Chile certainly is. They are representing themselves, their home leagues, and their, just the entire continent.
Yes.
As well as anybody could.
Yeah, so we mentioned with Chile, they do have those 3 teams that we read through earlier in the Latin American top 12. So I think that this official review is almost concluded. So it is the challenge on the call on Bonnie, which of course you would do. You would always want to try and get your jammer out of the box, wouldn't you?
Yeah, 100%. Good call.
And I don't see Bonnie sitting in a box. That's just all I'm going to say to you right now, as I do not see Bonnie sitting in the box, and USA Roller Derby, they will get that habit out of me before the end of this. Look like they've headed to the locker room. So the penalty was overturned, and it looks like we are going to halftime. And on that note, I'll just get one quick one in. Skate Good Club, roller derby uniforms that work as hard as you do, with 4 different uniform options and 6 different lengths. These are the guys you want. Skate Good Club guarantees everyone will feel comfortable. Skate Good, look good. Learn more at skategoodclub.com. And we'll be back after the break.
All right, we'll see you then.
First rule of Sisu is, wearing a mouth guard is cool. Say the word. Sisu! Second rule of Sisu is, use a thin mouth guard, not a big old gummy one. Say the word. Sisu! Third rule, pick your Sisu style. Fourth rule, talk, breathe, drink, easily. Sisu, Sisu, Sisu! The final rule of Sisu is, unlike others, you've got up to 20 times to remold it. Who's got Sisu? Sisu!
When it comes to roller derby gear that is trusted worldwide, Spankali has been in the game since day one, and we're still leading the pack. Our armbands are the strongest, most trusted on the market, with 3 styles that stay put through every jam, hit and hustle. And guess what? Spankali jerseys are here. Ref, Pride and Team styles. Velcro friendly, high quality, and custom made for every body type. Ready to level up? Hit us up on socials or head to spankalley.com to place your order. Because in roller derby, if you want to be the best, you better wear the best.
Roller derby is a great emancipator. It's the place where like-minded people gather. It makes me feel powerful and strong when I'm able to jump through the different blockers or do a spin move.
Roller derby helped me remember that I'm an athlete. Roller derby allowed me to feel proud of my size and feel confident with the way I move and just be really proud to be the size and the shape that I am.
That I'm just going to have a safe space to create and just spill my joy onto the track for everybody to see. Scald Eagle was always inside pre-derby, but actually getting into roller derby allowed me the space to amplify that part of my personality.
I often play for the little 14-year-old Lauren inside of me, and I try to make her proud.
I love roller derby. Pre-derby me was one thing and post-derby me is another. And being able to really step into my full personhood within this environment has just been identity amplifying. So obviously I've always been a bit of a ham, but this is just so much more than that for me. Scald Eagle was always inside pre-derby, but actually getting into roller derby allowed me the space to amplify that part of my personality. And the legacy part also definitely feels impactful for me to feel like I've made a mark on this world, even if it's in this small little niche. Part of that legacy and part of that amplification, I guess, has certainly been absolutely facilitated by S1, best helmet company, best protective gear company since 2006, and they have been by roller derby's side, which has felt like by my side that whole time. Hey, I'm Scald Eagle, and I wear the S1 Lifer helmet with medium Terry liners. When I'm hitting the track, the last thing I want to be thinking about is how my gear is fitting. My S1 derby gear is just set to jet. I can't live without it. S1, protecting roller derby since 2006.
They call it a sport, but we know better. It's a symphony of dedication, grit, and heart. Tuned to one another in a composition of chaos on a stage built for progress. Athlete-driven innovation from the first whistle to the final score. Every hit, every fall, every win, every loss, every team, every season, every body. We've got you covered.
To me, roller derby means home. Since I was a kid, I've been skating with my father in skating rinks, empty parking lots, so it's just in my DNA. Haven't had a time in my life I haven't been on skates. Every time I strap up my skates, snap my helmet, strap my pads, and step onto the track, I know
that I'm just going to have a safe space to create art for all the people on the track, and I'm just filled with joy and just spill my joy onto the track for everybody to see. I love roller derby. Hey, I'm Jess Hart, and I wear the S1 Lifer Visor helmet with medium rad liners. S1 has meant safety, security, and peace of mind. Every time I hear that click, I know my head's protected, and I don't have to worry about anything except being joyful, having fun with my friends, and putting on a great show for everybody.
Hey, I'm Lily Gaskell. I rock the Lifer Visor helmet in standard sizing liners in size large. I've always worn S1 helmets up until really recently, and I've started rocking the visor now because I've hit my nose and you don't know what's going to happen until it happens. And so the innovation of the protection of the visor has just been, I'm never going back. I'm always going to rock a visor now.
Hey, I'm Lauren Much, and I wear the S1 Lifer helmet with medium rad liners. I've always felt supported by S1. I always appreciate how they've adapted along as the sport has evolved. I trust the gear, and I love wearing S1 gear.
All right, and we are back. The action is live. A couple quick stats for you before we get started. I'm just going to go ahead and call out this biggest one, Riggs. It's the penalties, all right? So Team USA Roller Derby with 7 penalties and Team Chile with 26.
Yeah, that's a bit of a difference.
That's the story.
It is, and it is to be expected when you're going up against the likes of Freight Train, who is jamming for USA Roller Derby as we open up this second half. It is lead jammer status to USA Roller Derby with Freight Train, who is contained momentarily, but we do see Vicious Van Gogh in there causing all sorts of offensive trouble for that tripod. And that is two players you don't necessarily want messing with your tripod. But look at this work from Chile. That is Sicaria, Bridget, and I do believe, who have we got at the back there doing some great work? That is number 28. That's Blade in there. And they forced a recycle as well at the same time as we see Laulo, Kiora go recycled as well. All of the action stuck in turns 1 and 2. And look at this, it's a star pass, which does in fact put Endorfina out first, and it is all over. Freight Train calls it with 4 in the pocket. So again, a little bit how USA Roller Derby opened the first half with a hit it and quit it, get those points on the board and get out of Dodge.
Yeah, a great start to the second half for Team Chile. Quite frankly, like even though they didn't get any points on the scoreboard, they successfully slowed down Freight Train and kept that score to just 4 points for USA Roller Derby. So vamos a empezar con el segundo jam. Skinny tiene la estrella para el equipo de Chile y Skinny salió primera, tiene lead, pero también ha salido Bonnie Thunders del pack. So Bonnie Thunders está llegando para ganar puntos y Skinny, aunque ha salido primero, como se recicló, estaba captivada otra vez por los blockers, pero muy bien hecho Team Chile en ese jam. Era un jam muy rápido. 2 puntos ganados para USA Roller Derby. Y vamos ahora para empezar con jam número 3. Eso es Navaja.
So we are off again. It's Brictator versus Nahava. And it is all the action up front. And we do see Brictator, almost cartoon-style legs, just running in the air there to get on over and through. As we see USA Roller Derby holding Jammer really well. Oh, a lovely straightaway jump there. Didn't quite manage to land it inside, and so Chile are able to reform and try and capture Brictator once more in that scrum that's developed in turn 1. But look at the push there from Nahava. This is fantastic. Oh, and out to the front, we see the power there of Brictator able to drive on through. Nahava is pulled back, needs to be recycled. Whoa, and a cheeky little apex jump there. Little one, warm-up one there from Brictator on the second scoring pass there. Goes for another one, doesn't even need the jump this time. Room for a skate on that inside line. As we see, Bridget has taken the star pass and is now the jammer of record, trying to get on through. Chile again able to get that tripod, and look at the capture they've got here as Bridget escapes the pack and forces the call off, just as Chile managed to get that tripod in, and a lovely little low 5 between the jammer and the blockers there. Like, no, you got me, fair dues, right at the end there. So that takes our scores. 14 picked up by Brictator, takes USA Roller Derby to 279 points. Chile yet to pick up points in this second half, stay on 21.
Todos listos para empezar el próximo jam número 3. Perturbo con la estrella para Team Chile y Klein para USA Roller Derby. Klein ha salido primero y tiene lead. Perturbo intentando de salir del pack, pero los blockers de USA Roller Derby con toda la fuerza la ha parado. El pivot de Team Chile está en el Sisu Mouthguards penalty box. Y Klein otra vez pasando del pack. Y información que tenemos de Klein es que Klein está fanático de trabajando con madera, que hace creaciones de madera. Qué fino. Did you know, Riggs, that Klein loves woodworking? Jammer Klein, who just got 12 points.
Oh, man.
A woodworker.
So measure once, cut twice, that's how you do it, right?
That's how I do it.
That's all I know. That's how I do it. Excellent stuff. So we are away for this next jam. Laura Curo up against Laura Much, a matchup we have seen a few times today. Calling for the cut there, doesn't get it. I'll tell you what, Laura Curo's got though, lead jammer status, and I'll tell you, the crowd loves it. Look at the smile. Look at the smile on Laura Curo's face as they come on through. Oh, picks a line. Doesn't really engage as well, as we see Chile just shove Laura Much to the inside, forced to recycle, and it is a power jam in favour of USA roller derby, as unfortunately Laura Curo does pick up a penalty there. So Laura Much with a little bit of relief there, as wasn't able to pick up lead, but now maintains control. Oh, how low can you go? That's why your coach says get low, because you can avoid the bums that way. That's how you do it. So we see Chile setting up, trying to fend off the offense. Yeti and Chiro Powers, Vicious Van Gogh in there. Oh, look at great work, stepping over the apex by the pivot to try and get out in front. Aren't able to take the recycle any further back as USA Roller Derby close the gate. And I love it when blockers do that. So we see Laura Curo coming back onto the track, takes a nice run up at that wall that is in place. It's a lovely tripod here, and we do see Laura Much pop to the penalty box. I believe Sisuma God sponsor our penalty box. So Laura Much will have a little sit down, and Laura Curo will be able to try and make some progress, but USA Roller Derby just sucking up space. But there it is, a lovely escape, and that is 4 points, the first 4 points of the second half picked up for Chile. Laura Curo scoring points against USA Roller Derby. Write that in your diary tonight. Dear diary, I was awesome. So we see a Yeti, captain for USA Roller Derby, at the back trying to deliver Laura Curo into the pack. And that jam comes to an end with Chile picking up 4 points, taking them to 25. But that 11-point jam by Laura Much takes them to 302. 302. USA came to play. And I can't help but wonder how those penalties are going to be racking up by now.
And hemos empezado con el jam número 6. Team Chile tiene Skinny con la estrella y Freight Train tiene la estrella para USA Roller Derby. Freight Train tiene lead. No hay nadie en el Sisu Mouthguard penalty box. Freight Train tiene más que 30 años patinado. Por eso tiene tanta experiencia, ¿no? Y Skinny, yo leí que ella es una maestra de educación física y también juega para el equipo de hombres Bototos Bandidos. Freight Train ganando 4 puntos, llegando y una como bailando ahí en los patines, 4 puntos más. Skinny ha pasado la estrella a Bridget. So Bridget intentando de salir del pack, y el pack está grande, hay mucho espacio, y aquí al fin casi llegó, pero por la fuerza de Matitude no logró, y está reciclado casi al pivot line. Me siento eso en la alma. Qué horror. Y ahora termina el jam. 14 puntos para Freight Train y USA Roller Derby. Y 0 en ese paso para Team Chile.
Every time I see Freight Train Jam, I think that is the most appropriate name ever. You ever watched those videos of a train or a truck on a level crossing just stuck there, and the train just goes through it like it was never there ever? Yeah, that is what it must feel like to be on the receiving end of a freight train hit. That's the only thing I can imagine. Freight train always looks so calm.
Right?
So calm. So under control. So this is a team timeout. And we have a number of wonderful sponsors here today and across the 4 days. But it is Crash Course. Crash Course, who are helping busy roller derby athletes increase strength, endurance and agility, conquer self-doubt and create the habits of high performers to become all-stars and MVPs on the track and in life. Want a custom training plan with accountability, skill and footage reviews, nutrition strategies and athlete mindset development? Then you can visit chrissycrash.com to apply now. Life is a contact sport. Win.
I like Chrissy Crash's tagline there.
What everyone's come for today.
Here we go, here we go. Empezando con jam número 7, Bonnie Thunders. Tiene las 3 para USA Roller Derby y Navaja para Team Chile. Bonnie Thunders, un asalto de Apex y 4 puntos más. Y Navaja. Un espaciocito ahí cerca del medio. Pero era suficiente para Navaja. Navaja pasó y ganó un punto. No, 2 puntos, perdón. 2 puntos para Team Chile. Un punto en el último paso para USA Roller Derby. Entonces 5-2 en el jam. The coach from USA Roller Derby had some things to say. I don't know
some
what that was.
Some opinions there. Some opinions to be shared. So we go into Jam 8. This is Brictator versus Paturbo. And Brictator making short work of that. Able to pick up lead, even with Yeti in the box. So USA Roller Derby down to the 3 blockers, but they are locked in that tripod and resisting the offense being offered by La Femme Fatale, Scarlata for Chile, trying desperately to help out Paturbo as we see Brictator coming in once more. Both teams' blockers doing a fantastic job here. USA do have lead, but now stuck getting that corner pass. And what a hit from Blade with the callback there. And that was a heck of a moment.
Blade has had big hits throughout this whole game. I think Blade is one to watch from the blocker side as we continue to go on through the tournament. Keep your eye out for Blade.
Yeah.
Number 28 for Team Chile.
If you have MVPs, feel free to put them in the Discord and influence us announcers. Let us know who your MVPs are.
Yeah, hemos empezado el próximo jam, pero estamos diciendo en el último que había un choque grande con Blade, que Blade tiene mucha fuerza, como es uno para seguir viendo en el torneo, porque creo que vamos a ver varias cosas maravillosas de ese blocker, el 28 de Team Chile. Klein con la estrella para USA Roller Derby ha salido de pack, tiene lead. La Locura tiene la estrella para Team Chile, ha salido del pack y ahora está regresando para ganar puntos, pero antes que llegó se termina el jam, pero muy bien hecho La Locura para parar el chance de ganar más puntos de USA Roller Derby, 7 puntos en ese jam.
So this fantastic broadcast is being brought to you in part by TSG, the trusted brand in action sports protection. Whether you're jamming, blocking, or just rolling for fun, TSG gear has you covered. Explore helmets and pads designed by riders for riders at our international website, ridetsg.com. Do you want to know my fun fact for day one? Out of the 24 games today, only 5 teams have actually played each other previously, which is England and Mexico, Finland and Germany, and Spain and New Zealand, and then Argentina, Ireland, Norway, and South Africa. So in terms of, hello, nice to meet you, it's quite the day one for that for an awful lot of these teams, just like USA Roller Derby versus Team Chile right now. We are just in an official timeout. The coach from USA is in the middle once more with what appear to be opinions and thoughts and feelings and things to share.
Right, some hand gestures involved in the sharing and the explaining of the thoughts and the feelings.
The hand on hip is always an interesting stance. Semi-contemplative.
Yeah.
What could possibly be going through our mind? There's a little giggle between them there, so looks like we've got some understanding. There are 2 in the box for USA Roller Derby as we head into this next jam, once we've sorted all our clipboards out.
Yeah, so day 1 here is some matchups from teams that are they split them, right, Riggs, into the top half and the bottom half.
Yes.
Based on
well,
their standings around the
lots
world.
of things. So the how they were ranked into the quartiles was, some of it was self-analysis, some of it was previous gameplay, some of it was the tournaments that have gone in between. So you have Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4. So today Q1 plays Q2 and Q3 plays Q4. And then I believe after that, well, it depends on how many points you've got. So it doesn't matter where you start in the draw, it's where you end up. So as we go into jam 10 of the second half, you have Laura Munch versus Skinny. Laura Munch with 1 to beat, spins off, but right behind, and I do mean breathing down Laura Munch's neck, is Skinny. Oh, Laura Munch turns to play offense. Oh, big trip. Oh, that's going to be an interesting one. You can debate that on the internet later. That's not my job. Skinny gets caught up by 8-1-0 K-Woo. Laura Munch goes through. Obviously, is Jammer, has picked up the points. Skinny picking up points as well. So we're running this jam. We're not. Laura Munch says, get in, grab some points, and shut Skinny out. Skinny's a danger. They know it. So Skinny picking up 4 points there, taking Team Chile to 34 points. Laura Munch picking up 4, taking USA Roller Derby to 336.
Y vamos a empezar con el próximo jam número 11. Freight Train tiene la 3 para USA Roller Derby y Navaja para Team Chile. Freight Train tiene lead. Navaja intentando de salir del pack. Había 2, pero llegó ese capitán de Capitán Yeti de USA Roller Derby. Navaja ha quitado la estrella, quizás pensando de pasarlo, pero hemos visto que muchas veces los jammers de Team Chile se quitan la estrella cuando ven que no han salido de primero, y a veces lo pasan, a veces tienen la oportunidad para salir del pack. Vamos a ver qué pasa. Ahí se cayó la estrella, pero ahora lo agarró Navaja y lo pasó a Estigia. Estigia con la estrella ha salido del pack. Freight Train con otro paso para ganar puntos, 4 pasos de puntos para Freight Train. Y justamente cuando llegó Estigia al pack, Freight Train se termina el jam. No ganó puntos Team Chile en ese paso y 14 para USA Roller Derby. USA Roller Derby ha ganado casi todos los leads. Chile, desafortunadamente, han tenido lead varias veces, pero cada vez que lo ganan, lo pierden con un penal.
So into our next jam, we have Bonnie Thunders versus Paterbo. 1 in the box for USA Roller Derby, so they begin with a depleted pack. Bonnie Thunders, 2 to beat up front. one more hit. No, decides against it, allows Bonnie to get on through, and they regroup. So we see the big drawback, She-Ra Powers. Honestly, every time I look as a drawback, it's She-Ra Powers. There we go again. Oh, this time, look, that's nice. The pivot had a go. They're just taking it in turns, sharing the workload here as Bonnie is back in, looking for points. Oh, a beautiful capture there from the Chilean tripod. Offense is being offered. That is from number 85, Magnitude Adjustment, who you saw doing some sensational blocking earlier. It was absolutely gorgeous. And the star pass has worked. Bridget takes the star, and Bonnie Thunder says, well, I just picked up 4 more points, so I think I'll call it. So at the end of that jam, Chile stay on 34, and Team USA roller derby, somebody shoot me, 361. I'm going to call them all of the names.
Vamos a empezar el próximo jam. Tenía que pensar un momento de dónde estoy y qué estoy haciendo. Estoy en la Copa Mundial. Y vamos empezando jam número 13. La locura tiene la estrella para Team Chile, Victator para USA Roller Derby. Victator casi ha salido del pack, pero separó a Victator Scarlata.
That was a hit to the face. Obviously, I don't believe it was unintentional, but it has just ridden up. That is our jammer of note, Brictator. So we will, of course, just take a moment here and make sure that everything is okay. While we take that break, let me just say that we are supporting Derby from the track to your screens. Thank you to Roller Derby House. Visit rollerderbyhouse.com for your next gear upgrade. Oh my word. Oh my word. What a game. What an opening game. I hope you are enjoying this as much as we are. It's been an absolute delight to see what Chile have to offer as well.
Gracias a todos que están viendo por el stream. Ojalá que están disfrutando el juego, porque yo sé que nosotros lo estamos disfrutando. Hey, everybody out there on this stream, we hope you're having as much fun as we are. I know various parts of the world are up and watching. Some might be catching this later if you're still in your REM cycle of sleep. There is, if you are on the Roller Derby World Cup Discord channel, track 1 is your spot to chat it out. If you, if you want to speculate about the official reviews, what do we think that the coach from USA Roller Derby is saying every time he goes out there to chat with the officials? You let us know. We have no idea.
We need your theories.
Nor will we speculate, but we'd be happy to hear what you have to say. If you've been watching this game, you've probably noticed how successful Team Chile has been with their star passes. They have had 12 star passes in this game so far, and I'm just going off my memory right here, but I believe that pretty much every time they do the star pass, I think there was only one time that they did not successfully get that jammer out of the pack and put the pressure on, so that USA Roller Derby called it off. So successfully preventing USA Roller Derby from racking up even more points.
Absolutely. I think it's been a tactic and strategy that has worked incredibly well for Chile. And they have stuck to their tasks. And I think that's quite a hard thing to do when the differential is this big. Sometimes it's very easy to let that get in your head. But they have absolutely decided to make USA Roller Derby work for every single point they get from them. So good news, everybody is A-okay by the looks of things. So we are going to get back underway here for this next jam. It is Klein versus Skinny. And it is Klein who is up front at turn 2. Shakes off that one last hit there to get on through to game lead jammer status. We see Skinny still just trapped in there. Tarantula out there with a little bit of bridging going on. as we see the tripod reform for USA Roller Derby. Up front here, Nausea and Estiga are doing a fantastic duo job here. And my word, the Clyde have to go left, right, left, right. It's like one of those cheat codes when you used to play the NES, isn't it? A, B, C, D, up, down. And maybe you too can escape the pack with 4 points. Skinny is having a time of it. USA Roller Derby have had enough of Skinny getting leads and getting points. They are locking down right now. That is some one-on-one blocking happening beautifully at turn 1. Just dropping everybody in. And oh look, I wonder who it is for the recycle. You know, it's Shira Powers. So everybody takes a little moment and then we go again with some offense. We have got Mia Paolo out there running some offense for USA Roller Derby as we see Chile come back together. And I think we can see how hard this game has been for everyone as the tempo just eased up ever so slightly in that last jam. So it looks like 8 points picked up by USA there and no points for Chile.
Tenemos 9 minutos en el juego. Todos listos para el próximo jam. El Sisu Mouthguard Penalty Box está vacío. So todos están en la pista y ya nos vamos. Lauren Much. Much tiene lead. Navaja tiene la estrella para Team Chile. Navaja intentando de salir del pack. Se fue para afuera, tiene que reciclar. Much con 4 puntos. Y ya, ese Much que su cuerpo se fue de la pista, pero las patinas se quedó y ya se va. 4 puntos más. Veo que el pivot cover se cayó, pero Yeri la agarró cuando terminó el jam. Perdón.
Oh, that offense from Vicious to just carve a little path, and then the way Lauren Much follows that straight through. Oh, it was delicious. It was delicious. Better than my hotel breakfast. Right, what have we got here for you as we go into this next jam? It's Freight Train versus Paturbo. And Freight Train does what Freight Train does. First class all the way, lead jammer status. The big recycle on 666 Paturbo, who has quite the team, but USA have to bridge. We see Freight Train collect the first of possibly many points, but there's that strategy that we have been seeing deployed so brilliantly. Oh, what work!
Wow.
Beautiful work. Endorfina takes the star and somehow defies all the rules of physics to stay upright and inbound on that one. Fantastic work.
Ya. Un belleza. No sé cuándo he visto algo tan lindo. Muy bien hecho. Endorfina. Ojalá que todo el mundo se vea ese. Y ya vamos con el jam número 17. A ver. Los jammers. Bonnie Thunders para USA Roller Derby y La Locura para Team Chile. Todo el mundo llegando a frente de nosotros. Gracias. Me gusta cuando puedo ver la acción tan cerca. Pues en el frente del pack, La Locura está empujando. Hay 2, pero ahí se va para afuera por 21 Stan. Regresó. Está batallando contra Stan y Dizzy Izzy, La Locura, pero ya ha salido. Y La Locura tiene lead. Pero no está ahí sola, Bonnie Thunders. llegó y la empujó para afuera, so tiene que reciclar. Eso era lo más tiempo de un jam que no hemos tenido lead. Entonces, o para decir que los dos estaban batallando para tanto tiempo, que era lo mayor del juego. Entonces, Bunny Thunders paró la acción, recicló al jammer, a la locura, tan para atrás tanto tiempo que había suficiente tiempo que regresó, llegó el equipo de Team USA y paró su movimiento. Mira, yo creo que esa es la primera vez que tenemos 0-0 en el jam. Riggs, I think this is the first jam that we've seen a 0-0 score in the game.
That was a blockers jam all day long, though. Bonnie Thunder's reaching into the archives of roller derby there for a little eat the baby action. The big rewind. As we go into this next jam, Brick Tater has already collected lead jammer status, looking for those 4 points, and the offense breaks up Chile very easily, and that's called.
Yeah, Endorfina took that start pass, got out of the pack just as that scoring pass for USA Roller Derby ended. So
let's not waste any time.
Yeah, why not? 4 minutes left here in the game, and it has been a fun one. Qué emoción, qué diversión viendo ese juego. Casi acaba el tiempo. Hay menos que 4 minutos. Klein ha salido del pack. Tiene lead. Navaja con la estrella para Chile y ahí tiene un penal. Entonces tenemos el Power Jam. Power Jam. Power Jam para USA Roller Derby. Y de dentro para afuera y ya se fue Klein. 4 puntos más. Es el jammer y el pivot de Team Chile están en la Sisu Mouth Guards caja de penales. Y otra vez Klein de adentro para afuera y ya se fue. Ay, no. Eso llegó a Navaja, regresó a la pista, pero casi inmediatamente recibió otro penal. Y ya en la caja. 40 segundos más en el jam. So, vamos a ver. Esa Klein con los movimientos de pies tan lindas. Todo el mundo ahí en el pivot line y esa ofensa de USA Roller Derby muy fuerte. Separaron a todos los blockers de Team Chile. Era muy difícil para ellos a bloquear a Klein. Entonces termina el jam y eso era el jam más grande para USA Roller Derby con 32 puntos. 32 points, biggest jam of the game. And I mean, dare I say, of the day so far. It's only the first game.
That is setting the bar. That is setting the bar right there. And some of that jamming was just absolutely sublime to watch. A pure joy. Lauren Much is going up against 666 per turbo. We see the blockers trying to win the jam, but Lauren Much is relieved to find out that over half of the Chilean blockers are off to the Sisu mouth guard penalty box for a well-earned sit down. The penalties have been a bit of a theme for this game, and I think if Chile can clean their act up a little bit, they'll be able to cause some teams some real damage. 3 of their, lead jams were lost due to penalties, so there's some real work to be done, but they are a danger, that's for sure. Lauren Much is currently doing laps right now, as Paturbo is having a right old time of things behind the jam start line. Laura Much, just always eyes on that pack. You can almost see the brain calculating the best trajectory. Like that time, it was round the outside where nobody can bother me. Thank you very much. This is excellent work. So those of you who were thinking, have USA Roller Derby come to take gold again? I think the answer we see right here is yes. No doubts about it. But that jam closes out with some epic work there from Chile. And we may get one more because there is a team timeout. So we have so many wonderful sponsors. Blood and Thunder. Blood and Thunder, a roller derby inspired apparel brand since 2006. Come on, people, you must know about Blood and Thunder. Get yourselves over to bloodandthundermag.com for all of the good stuff. Oh, Bonita, I've had a right old time, and it's only the first game.
I know, like the roller coaster, the ups, the downs, the highs, the lows. I feel like I'm everywhere, Riggs.
I am all of the people right now. I am Chilean. I am American. Right now, I am all of the things. I am going to support all of the roller derby as we go through this. If I was Team Chile, I would be very pleased at keeping USA under 500 points. I know that sounds mad to say, but I've been very happy with that when I got home later.
Absolutely. And I mean, Team Chile has just been a force on the track. We've seen just some really amazing jams.
Just before we head to the end of this game, I would just like to shout out our wonderful producer, voiceover Una, who has been making us sound far smarter than we actually are.
Absolutely.
So your stats are brought to you by quite the team here as we go into this next jam.
Is Freight Train para USA Roller Derby y Paturbo tiene la estrella para Team Chile. Paturbo patina para Chilean Roleras Derby Club. No, Chilean Roleras Derby Club. Perdóname si lo he dicho mal. Gracias a todos que están aquí, que están viendo por el stream, apoyando los equipos. Paturbo tiene la estrella en su mano, intentando de pasarlo a la locura. Ahora la locura tiene la estrella. La locura empujando a Yeti y dos otros blockers. Eso es Dizzy Izzy. Freight Train llegando para ganar más puntos. 40 segundos en el jam. Ya no hay tiempo en el juego. Salió la locura. Y con eso, Freight Train termina el jam y ya ha terminado el juego. ¡Qué emoción! Muy bien hecho, Chile. Han llegado y representado a todos los equipos de Chile que están batallando ahí con fuerza, con amor, con corazón, con todo. Que Chile is here. They are skating with like their souls, their hearts, like with all the love for their leagues back in Chile. What an honor, a pleasure, a joy to see them on the track here with USA Roller Derby.
I am very much hoping you are all going to be joining me in the Latin American fan club after what you just saw from Chile out there. But yes, USA Roller Derby here to play, to defend that title. They are completely undefeated. Their points differential is 1,582. It's a fairy tale to dream of going out and taking on USA Roller Derby. But Chile acquitted themselves beautifully, and those tactics worked, right?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely, and this is only their second World Cup. They made their first World Cup appearance in 2014. So 10 years, well, 11 years have passed since the last time they've been in the World Cup, and they came to play as well.
We did not see them in Manchester in 2018, but they are back here in Innsbruck, Austria in 2025. Well, I hope you enjoyed that game. The final scores are on the board at 34-2 Team Chile and the USA roller derby with 455. That was quite the game, and if you thought that was good, don't panic. We have plenty more for you. So as I said, coming up today on track 1, your next game at 11 o'clock is Canada versus Colombia. Then at 1 o'clock, these are all Central European times, France versus Austria. Then at 3:30 you'll have Philippines versus Latvia. 5:30 is Portugal versus Slovenia. Then if you've still got an extra half an hour to fill over on the other tracks, there are games that are happening at 6 p.m. through to 8 p.m. So 5 tracks, so much roller derby.
Yeah, we hope you'll all stick around to see that. And I just got to call this out because I know you can't see it on the stream, but each skater from USA Roller Derby and each skater from Team Chile are hugging individually rather than just the traditional slap of the hands. I'm getting a little misty, I'm not going to lie.
Handshakes are old school. We are going to hug our way through this World Cup. I only came to the World Cup for the hugs. I'm not going to lie to you.
It's all for the love of Derby.
All for the love of the Derby and the people who make it happen. And there are so many. And I do, just before we go, want to run through the NSOs and referees who made this game happen. Alpin Yeti, Anna Kira, Bert Hurt, the bearded wonder that was the jam timer, Dino Tello TR2, L Bones, Mike Guyver, My Name is Jeff, Roslambo, Switzerland, Tornado Alley, Tutu Kroa, Wishbone Breaker, and your head ref was Bibbidi Bobbidi Boom, Delirious Driver, Dinosaurus, Dread Hockley, Nochen, Grace Killett, Jonas, and Pocahontas and Short Fuse. Thank you to them as well. And I mean, we have Team Colombia out here and Team Canada, who are your next competitors, all high-fiving Chile and USA. The love of roller derby is alive. Skate over states every time. I've been Rix.
Yeah, and I am Bonita. So
you'll see us again.
Yeah, nos vemos en la próxima. Estaré aquí para Colombia, so ojalá que se queden aquí.
So I'm going to say good morning, good afternoon, and good night, just in case I don't see you. Who am I kidding? I'm going to see you so many times over the next 4 days. Enjoy the rest of it. We'll see you soon. Thanks very much.